Hope Garden researched. And that's how you cheat the game. Hey guys, it's Alyssa. Thanks for joining me today. I hope everyone is staying safe in the pandemic. Today we're back to play 2-Point Hospital, the new off-the-grid DLC. Refuse to pay? What? Man. So we're on the second map, which is Old NewPoint.
Please pretend there's a fire.
And again, I think they've done a great job on this DLC. The gameplay is very interesting. The new diseases are very interesting as well. Currently, we have some emergency patients going in. And I'm kind of surprised that guy didn't pay. They normally do if it's an emergency. Of course, we didn't. We always have deaths. So right now, we're not at a 1-star yet. I do find that the 1-star is always the hardest to get. So let's see if we can do that this time. Now, one thing we are doing is we're in the middle of a nurses campaign. But I don't like any of these nurses. Oh, that's a very nice set of skills for a janitor. Will work for peanuts. That's always good. Maintenance, ghost, and motivation. That's great in a janitor. Okay, we have a couple of raw junior doctors, which I love because then we can do whatever we want.
How about the soul of confidence or apathy? Chew on that while you listen to this next song.
Okay. I do want to stick some of these people in another building. I'm trying to see what plot can we buy. Just this one? I mean, I guess. Is there anything else I can buy? Oh, all the way over there. Okay, so I definitely failed the emergency. We're about to run out of time, but that's okay. I didn't particularly want to pass that much. Actually, well, we did pass because we don't have to cure all of them. But fortunately, even though we ran out of time, we can still cure this guy. Oh, he died. And he refused to pay. Hello? At least we got 10,000. That's nice. I definitely want in the new section to build some training facilities. I guess for now, we could build the training facilities here. And we'll move them later. I do want to make it 4 though. And I'm actually going to take this off. The reason is that we want lots of wall space to put on those posters that add on your training speed. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay, let's add on a ton of those awesome posters. They're really cheap. And they improve the learning speed a lot. And they're on posters, so you don't need like a huge room to put them on, which is nice. Which one is it? Cubism will do. So, +1 training speed. That's what I like. So I prioritized there the level 5 versus the posters. I think that's the right choice to make. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Nasty, not great skills, these ones. One thing we can do is we can train that one janitor. I always like to have a single janitor being awesome at upgrading. Because they don't really need to be... Each one, I want them to be done fast so that the rooms turn over quickly. But we don't need that many of them. Okay, we've got 10,000 there. Sure, I don't mind promoting 3 staff. I always promote my staff immediately. It's really worth it. And I guess we can build some other things. Like, what do we have besides the carrots? We have lemons and tomatoes. Let's get some tomatoes.
All prices are set at the discretion and greed of the hospital administrator.
Yep, that's right. Aw, died. This is a terrible one. I guess we should get some research done, but we don't have any researchers. Actually, let's do a quick cheat. Be right back. Let's quit to map. Should have saved. How do I save? Save Korea. Okay, which is the one I'm looking for? This might be difficult to find. I think it's this one, Mitten University, which I passed a while ago, and it's wonderfully set up. So let's use it to research what we need to, and then we'll go back to our old hospital. A little bit of a cheat, but it totally works. Look at all, I have 2 research facilities, 4 people each. We have a ton of things, and can they do different projects? I forget. Sure can. And look at this place. It has $3 million. This hospital is very well set up. Alright, Hope Garden researched. Let's see what else we can research. Okay, that's it for now. I mean, you might as well get some money. You guys, why are you guys so slow? Ugh, get rid of that. I don't care, it's not my hospital anymore. Okay, that's nice. Next. Okay, almost there. Almost 100% research. Again, a little bit of a cheat, but oh well. Done! And is there anything else to research? Not really. And that's how you cheat the game. Okay, let's go back to the map and go back to our other hospital. This one. Continue. And now you'll find that all the stuff in this hospital will be unlocked. Whoa, what happened to him? Aww, he died. Okay, so this one, let's wait for the janitor to finish upgrading his skills. Oh, new illness. Mage fight. Fantasy role-playing games have left the sufferer paranoid about their vulnerability to wizardry. Give them an untraceably small dose of something and tell them it's magic. And that's for treatment in the herb garden? It's kind of weird, but okay. That one doesn't quite fit in as well as some of the other diseases. Yo, where's the treatment? I need to charge them too much. I love that one. We don't have a ton of janitors. I'm guessing our campaign is over. How many nurses did you manage to get? 4 nurses. With the amount of rooms that we need nurses in, that's not enough. So let's get more nurses. Oh my gosh, they're all terrified. Poor guys. Pothead discovered. Sufferers displace their environmental anxieties onto domestic gardening, taking obsessive care over carnations and chrysanthemums to make up for what they can't control. Common symptoms, other than its namesake head pot, include nighttime weeding, fertilizer pockets, and bloodshot eyes. Ah, in the ward, I see. I thought that disease sounded familiar. Cool, look at the rabbit! Ooh, he's like staring at me. Wait, we have to upgrade each one? Oh. And only... Oh, not the vineyard. Only the flower bed. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? I kinda wanna kick some of these people out then. Sorry. Cause then I only want the flower bed, right? I'm trying to see. Okay, we can move these a little closer together. Like this level is gonna probably have a lot of these. So let's go ahead and squish them together. Like, I think it's worth it. Can we squeeze it in a little bit more? Can we do that? Okay, we can. Okay, definitely want to upgrade some of these. Has potential. How do our assistants look like right now? They look okay. I'd like to get rid of some of these guys, but I don't particularly want to train them. Fine. We'll hire them. That's how he's upgrading it? By watering them? Okay.
Trouble making ends meet? Need some extra dough? Call Smell My Cash. Because an 80% interest repayment rate is nothing to sniff at. Smell My Cash. The desperate solution. More 2-Point. More often. This is 2-Point Radio.
I really like the addition of 2-Point Radio. Well, I guess not addition. I think they've had it for a while. Excuse me. Alright, there's our psychiatry. We're not using this for diagnosis. Treatment only.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
Can I get rid of these for now and then just add them later? I think so, right? I don't want to spend all my time upgrading these flower beds. Rising Star and Employee of the Year. Eh.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
So passive aggressive. I love motivated janitors. That's the perfect trait for a janitor, because they're walking around so much. Okay, so now it's called Power Flower Bed. Oh, he can do more than one at a time. Cool. I guess it's sufficient for him to do like back and forth, back and forth. Pan's lab required. Yes, I can build you a Pan's lab. I'm going to need to build it somewhere else though. Okay, this requires a doctor. Okay, there's your Pan's lab. And before I forget, let's move over some of these things that people like to eat. Over. Do we have another, or do I need to start buying some? I'll get some rainwater as well. And let's grab a trash bin and some reading for them. Great. And by the way, we should really get some bathrooms over here. Can I fit it in here? No. Can I fit it here? Yes.
Dock round to the roof, please. Dock round to the roof.
Great. Injections emergency.
Injection room arriving.
How long will it take to upgrade my injection room? But he's busy with all these flower beds. Wow, how long are they gonna take to upgrade? Jeez. I feel like the way he's doing it isn't the most efficient. Is the nurse even here? Oh yeah, she is.
Either you're one of those people who tries to stuff as many marshmallows into their mouth as they can, or you're not. The important thing is to keep a sense of perspective. Now, stuff this fine song down your ears.
Okay. What's this say? Okay, what do we need more of? Doctors or nurses? Oh, I should have said send for treatment. That was my bad. Okay, looks like we're okay here. We're doing okay here. I feel like we need more nurses still for this level. Although I will want to start training GPs pretty soon. But priorities? Let's grab some nurses. Why are they standing on top of each other? Maybe this is a bad place to put it. See if that helps. Yay! Upgraded. I think we'll definitely need 2 nurses in here. Because they need to water the plants all the time.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2-Point Radio.
Tenderbuck.
Listening to Ricky Hawthorne, the only radio DJ guaranteed to bring happiness into your lives. Now, let's listen to a nice uplifting tune.
Okay, that takes...
Please go to marketing.
Okay, this person is not that great, but we could use them to train people for treatment. So maybe we'll need a couple people for treatment this time because... Ooh, look at this. Likes to argue. Don't love that. I like your 2 surgery skills. Litera. Nope, I don't like litteras. Okay. Retrograde. Retrogaze. An immersive hallucinatory form of nostalgia that causes the sufferer to see things the way that they think they used to be, often in a warming sepia hue, caused by new, generally less bad problems and irregular celestial activity. They need to receive a course of therapy that will allow that will show them that things weren't all that great then either. I just sent them. This hospital is getting a bad reputation. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Too much reputation means way too many people that we can't handle. So I'm totally okay with this.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Okay, at this point, I think we can start to train some of our nurses. Let me see how many we have. So these guys are temporary. Even this one's going to be temporary. Looks like we have 2 ward nurses already. I don't mind training them some more, which means that these 3 should probably be for treatment, because we're going to need a lot of treatment nurses in this level. Like a lot. So let's go ahead and send them for treatment. Who's the greatest? Ooh, you're fantastic. 195%. Okay. And that means that I think we can start to assign some of our nurses. So the ones that do ward work will obviously be assigned here.
In the booth this morning. Burnt toast, I'd say, from a slightly busted sell-by-date granary loaf. Nope. I tell a lie, I think it might be more of a seeded farmhouse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds like something's gone wrong with old Rookie's brain, but the explanation is much simpler. That's right, the new air fresheners from our sponsors, Krusty Fragrance, have arrived. So buy Krusty Freshness and your whole house could smell of toast.
Okay. Looks like we obviously need another staff room. Maybe a little tight. Let's just stick it here. Wait. We actually need one over here, which means that we need to move some of our stuff. I would like to separate out the doctors and the nurses. So the doctors go in one area, nurses go in the other. So let's move this one. I actually think that may not be the best choice, but it's already built. We have so many things already built for nurses. I don't really want to move them. That way we can have a staff room here. No, I want the whole room.
About pay is time that could be spent working.
Here. New illness discovered. Incensed. A negative reaction to fragrant smoke has left the sufferer anything but relaxed. They need to be calmed down with a sophisticated blend of aromas, specifically catered to their needs. Okay, so they're sick from smoke, but you're gonna give them incense? I feel like that's not the best idea, but okay. Are there any buildings we can buy here? Not really. So we may need to move all the nurses elsewhere. Oh, there's actually a lot of plots related here. That would be great for treatment, right? So maybe we'll buy that next. Oh, GP. And hygienic. I love you. Eco rating is okay.
Maintenance needed in pharmacology.
Okay, we're done upgrading that, right? I really need you to upgrade this thing. And to be honest, we still need a bunch more nurses, guys. No. Don't like. Do not like. More nurses, more nurses. We're so short on nurses. Root snoot. An infection that transmorgifies the nose, turning the sufferer into a big old turnip face. Those afflicted should be warned about burying their heads in the soil or doing the impression of a truffle pig, which everyone likes so much. Okay, we're doing excellent on money. Oh, tires easily and unhygienic. That's not good. Okay, guys, we're so short on nurses. I must have more nurses. Although I can probably move this.
Medicine and Pharmaceuticals, the company's healthcare branch, also known as Hemp, has announced its hospitals will now be completely free of palm oil. Holistics will now use orangutan oil in all its medicine instead.
Orangutan oil? Okay, we definitely need more GPs. I do not like a long line at my GP's office at all. Like, not even a little. Unmotivated, likes to argue. Not the best.
Patients must pay for good health.
So true. Ooh. Okay, hopefully as people start to spread out, that staff room will get a little better. Ew. Run for your lives! Gets toilet rage.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Not the worst. Oh, woodwork. This is the first one for woodwork. I'm gonna send you home because that's kind of expensive. Wait. How much are you gonna pay me for woodworms? 20,000. Gas. Nurse? Nurse. Okay. I want to keep all the nurses together because usually I build like a treatment type one. This area is super tight. There we go. One woodwork just for you. DNA lab, absolutely not. I don't want to build the DNA lab. Do I have to? How much are you gonna pay me? The DNA lab hardly gets used. I think because, yeah, they're only gonna pay 20,000. Let's just get rid of them. Bye bye. Too much work to build the DNA lab, and then you have to staff it. No, way too much work. Okay, let's get the janitor to do that, and then I want to build a few more flower beds for the janitor to upgrade.
Pocket watches are a thing of the past. Now is the time for rocket watches. Bungle rocket watches fly around your head so you can always tell the time. Buy a Bungle rocket watch today and watch time fly. More 2-Point, more often. This is 2-Point Radio.
Unmotivated. Not the best skill for a janitor. Likes to argue. No, because then they're gonna waste time arguing with the patients. We don't want that. That's cool. Okay, so ideally we would like 2 nurses in here. Except, and I don't think we have enough treatment nurses that I would dare to add 2 in here.
Lose your place in the queue.
Really? That sucks. If we can get more treatment nurses, I would definitely assign more in that room. But we have 10. That sounds like a lot. Let's look at their allocation. Because I know we've hired a couple people recently. And I would love to train... Ooh, circus incident. We don't have a clown clinic, but it could be feasible to build one. Is it a doctor one? Nurse. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of create this area. I want a nice large one. Okay. 11 days. Hey! Where's the jester one? Oh, we didn't get it? That sucks. I didn't realize that we were so limited on time. I wasn't saying no, just I'm not sure. Wants more money. Nah. What was that? Does that mean somebody died? We can upgrade our Jab Master. You probably should. Oh, I think I got rid of the air conditioner. That's not good. Okay, that's much better. And you know what, guys? I'm going to take a break. Our hospital is expanding, but we still have more work to do to get that first star. So if you want to catch the next video, then make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.